Hey everyone. A lot of people wonder, how can I make more friends? Well, my answer to this question is a bit counterintuitive, but stick with me and you'll see why this actually works in the real world. And to put it simply, I believe it's easier to make more friends if you first work on becoming a friend to yourself. Who saw that coming, right? But this is interesting here. A lot of people struggle to make friends because they don't even love themselves. And it's kind of difficult to connect with other people, to empathize with them, if you don't actually approve of yourself, accept yourself, and truly, genuinely love yourself at a deep level. This is important because once you do this, once you practice self-love and you practice accepting who you are in your skin with all of the mistakes that you've made and all of your regrets, it makes it so you can really connect with other people. Have you ever noticed how people who often don't love themselves don't really have a whole lot of friends usually? They're kind of, I don't necessarily want to call them loners, but quite often they can have loner-like traits because of the fact that they don't love themselves. It makes it difficult for them to connect with other people if they even desire doing so. Because if somebody truly doesn't love themselves, they can sometimes even feel like they're not even worthy of having other people caring about them. So then they'll have no incentive whatsoever to even try to make new friends. So, this is why I believe that working on becoming a friend to yourself first and foremost will help you make new friends. So how do you do this? Well, like I said earlier, you need to practice self-love. And I won't completely delve into that in this video because I've already touched on that in previous videos, but feel free to search how to practice self-love. I've literally already covered this topic and that video is a good one on its own. But basically, you just need to get to a place where you know yourself really well, which will allow you to then kind of accept your flaws, accept who you are, and it makes it easier to just genuinely love yourself for the person that you are. Because you really should. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're going to be going through this entire journey on, well, I don't want to say on your own. You won't always be on your own. But what I mean is you'll always be in your own company. No matter where you go, no matter who you're with, you will always be there for yourself. So you should love and accept yourself. It only makes sense. You're literally going to be on this journey with you the whole time. So you should love who you are. But beyond that, you should just get to a place where you're already like your own friend. You really should be a friend to yourself. I mean, a lot of people throw out that term, be your own best friend. But there is a lot of power in actually practicing that. You can actually get to a place where you're not as reliant on other people, so you don't really need a whole lot of friends in your life. And that's not actually a lonely place to be because, as we all pretty much know, quality matters far more than quantity when it comes to having friends. So quite often there are people who only have maybe 2 or 3 friends who will be happier than someone who has like 10 friends. Because as long as those 2 to 3 people are actually really high quality friends, then you don't really need more than that, really. Especially if you're already a friend to yourself. The more that you love and accept yourself, the more that you are a friend to you, it makes it so you don't really need all these people surrounding you because you'll be able to support yourself. You'll be able to cheer for yourself. You'll be able to be a friend to yourself. This is so important. I mean, I wish I could convey in words just how much this changes your life, because it truly does. I mean, if you work on this enough, I feel like you could get to a place where you could get through life with having no friends whatsoever. But I wouldn't recommend that because that would be difficult. But what I mean is that I feel like that mindset is so powerful that when you have that kind of self-reliance, it's life-changing. But like I said, do not try to get through life without any friends. I'm just using that as an example of how powerful this is. But you truly shouldn't do that, for real. Don't try to do that. Not even as like some kind of challenge for yourself. That's stupid. I'm just trying to convey a point here. But it is important to go out there and make friends with people who are high quality. And then you won't need to have a ton of them. Like people who want to have more than 10 friends, that's stupid. I mean, how are you even going to hang out with that many people? Like really, over 10 people, over 10 friends? Do you have the time for that? I only had the time for that many friends when I was in high school and middle school and had no responsibilities whatsoever. nowadays, I really only have the weekends to work with. Well, I could probably do after work on some days, but even then, like time is something that is a bit rare for me now. So you pretty much don't want to have a whole lot of friends anyway. You're just not going to have the time to maintain that many relationships. You probably won't be able to see them all the time anyway. So always shoot for quality. But like I said, the whole point of this video is that I truly do believe it's powerful to become your own friend first before you try to make more friends. It'll just make it so much easier to connect with other people. And like I said, it'll make it a bit easier to get through life if you don't have a whole lot of friends. Because once you can provide a lot of those things for yourself, it pretty much does make it so that you don't need to rely on other people as much for those same qualities, like support, having those cheerleaders. I mean, we all know what it's like when you accomplish a goal and you have great friends who cheer for you. It's awesome. But you can do that for yourself. I don't understand why so many people don't. You can cheer for yourself. Go out there, buy some ice cream or buy yourself flowers, whatever you're into, to celebrate your achievements. It's a powerful thing. But anyway, at this point, I'm delving into rambling territory and I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it. That's the easiest way you can support me. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.